Good morning, everyone. Hello, and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. I'm Kim Christopherson, and I am so excited on this Wednesday, April 26, 2023, to bring all kinds of fun stuff to you today, all about machine embroidery, all about Kimberbell, all about you as well. If you're listening to this on the podcast, you are listening to Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. And if you haven't subscribed to our podcast yet, may I give you a very gentle nudge to go and do that. You can subscribe at, all kinds of places. Anytime, any place your favorite podcasts are being listened to, you could probably find Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. We certainly hope you'll do that. And while you're there, we'd love for you to leave a review as well. Who do I have joining with me today? It looks like I've got Deb from Syracuse, New York. Hi, Gail. Hi, Anne and Joyce from Colorado. Good morning, Marianne from Canby, Oregon, and Nancy from Washington State. Good morning. Oh my goodness, there you went. Paula. Hi, Paula. Now I can't remember where you said you're from. Hello, Paula. Beth from North Dakota, Eva from San Diego, Robin from Pennsylvania, Diana from, I think, Texas, and the list goes on. Boy, you're coming in quick. I love it. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Have I told you lately that? How much I appreciate you guys? How much I just love you? Thank you for joining me every Wednesday morning for a look at what's new at Kimberbell. Well, there's some fun things going on, especially today because of a new stashbuster recipe, I like to call it. Can't wait to share all the details with you about that today. And you just may have a whole lot of the products already that I used in this stashbuster. So gives you another way to use some stuff you might already have. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with a look at the new background quilting design just listed this morning. Oh my goodness, it's a fun one. It is like an under the sea theme. Let's take a look. What do you think? Look at those sea turtles and the fish and the seahorses. Isn't that fun? Boy, I just love that. And it's just in time for summer, isn't it? Perfect for all your summer background quilting. Of course, we use those with our clear blue tile system, which, we absolutely love. And so many of you out there are loving it too. It's a great way to get your projects done all on your embroidery machine from A to Z, from start to finish, all of it, including that background quilting, all done on that home embroidery machine. Pretty cool stuff, right? All righty, let's go ahead and now take a look at a little bit of Sew and Tell with Kimberbell. All righty. I started something that might help you out a little bit with all these things that I'm featuring. If you look at the show notes, the description in Facebook or YouTube, or even on the podcast, I'm including all the links. Yay! So even this Sew and Tell with Kimberbell, I'm including links to the products that I'm talking about. So it makes it really easy for you to find them. Now, of course, we've got some moderators here too that would be happy to help answer any of your questions, including the links. But if you ever want like a go-to place to find it all in one spot, check out the description. They'll be there. All right. So talking about some fun stuff you guys have been working on lately, and it's perfect for spring because finally, guys, if you know about the weather right now going on here in my neck of the woods, Utah, it's been snowing like crazy, snowing, raining. Today we have some sunshine. It's perfect to share some of these Life is Better in full bloom. I couldn't agree more. Minerva, she says, just finished her first Kimberbell pillow. I love that. Yay, Minerva. I love when people finish their first and then they post about it. She says, now I'm thinking of finding a bench. I love that. Enjoyed the process. Instructions were easy to follow. Overall, a great design and project. Thanks, Kimberbell. Hugs from Puerto Rico. Woo! I love that. We're getting people from all over the place, right? I love that. Thank you so much, Minerva, for sharing your pillow. And it actually looks really, really good on that blue Adirondack chair. So not too shabby there. All right, next. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness, guys, my computer has just frozen up. Am I on? The platform I'm using just went down. I think I'm on. Hold on. Are you there? Can you hear me now? Sound like a commercial. Can you hear me now? Oh, yay. Oh, okay. I'm doing all right now. Phew. Gosh, I hate when that happens, don't you? All right. Never let them see you sweat. It's all good. If you were watching or listening, we just had a little hiccup, a little bump in the road that happened with our platform that just crashed. I hope I'm back up and you can see me now. All right. Yeah. Ostley, she says, "Oh, I thought it was me. I thought it was over." Oh no, we got lots to talk about, Ostley. I'm glad you're still here. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Let's continue the show, shall we? Boy, I'm all like discombobulated. I'm trying to think where I was. So and tell. Let's go back to so and tell. And cross your fingers, everyone. Hold on tight. We're gonna stay connected. I'm certain of it, right? All right, let's take a look. All righty, where was I? I showed a little bit of Life is Better in Full Bloom. It certainly is. Let's look at someone else who made that in a different colorway. Kate. Oh, I love what you said, Kate. She says, "I'm so happy with the finished pillow." She said, on her honeymoon, I love this story. Thank you for sharing it. She says, on her honeymoon 28 years ago, she saw a peacock. I said the peacock was in full bloom. My husband has always teased me about that. This full bloom pillow is perfect for us. It brings back many good memories. Thanks, Kimberbell. Kate, I love that. Oh, I love when these projects like resonate with people's personal experiences in life. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Kate. And I love it in the blue. Woo, it just pops, doesn't it? All right, let's take a look at Sandy. She says, "Finished my life's in better in full bloom pillow. Now, if spring would ever get here." I know, I'm right there with you, Sandy. I'm hoping for brighter days now because today it is a good one. And I love, Sandy, that you used the vintage floral fabric for your border. Boy, didn't that floral fabric just bring it all together? Thank you, Sandy, for sharing that one. Let's look at Stacy. She says she finished her pillow. She added some extras and changed the border. She loves it. Yes, I love it too. I love it in that pink. That is really, really cute, Stacy. I love how you added the buttons. See, you can see over there on the left-hand side, she added a few little floral buttons. I wanted to get an up close of that background quilting because it's just as cute as can be, isn't it? Of course, that comes from Kimberbell's background quilting files. You can find them for download at kimberbell.com. Click on products and oh my gosh, get it today and background quilting. There you see in the background quilting bundle, you're going to get, an all over design. That's the one that's in blue with the butterflies and the flowers. And then you're going to get a more geometric design. And then you're getting those two really fun borders. Let's take a look again at this one so you can see a little bit better what I'm talking about. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, everyone, for sharing those. Let's take a look at another project you guys have been working on that is sold through quilt shops. And this one is pretty darn cute. It's Cuties Volume 2, January through June, but everyone's making May right now, or March and April, or if you're like me, January, February, March, April, May is still to come, but it's going to happen. I promise you that. I've got to have them in my home. This one is May. It's the butterflies. Let's take a look at what Sherry did. She said that her friend wanted a 17-inch table topper in the colors, so she needs to add backing and binding. And I just thought that was gorgeous in the various shades of blue. Thank you for sharing that. I love, love, love how she even changed up the center border with one of the designs from the center section with one of the designs from a different cutie. Love it. And let's take a up close look at that beautiful butterfly. It is gorgeous. Okay, that's what I'm loving about all of these, is just seeing the up close images of the butterflies themselves. They're so pretty, like Elaine's. She says she finished her cuties here, May and June. She says, love the butterflies on the May cutie. Can't wait for the next set. Well, Elaine, we got to take a look at Elaine's butterflies. Every one of them is so different, just like a butterfly, right? Every one of them is so unique and beautiful. I absolutely love it. Elaine, thank you for sharing those. This one comes from Teresa. She says she doesn't usually post, but she loves how it turned out. Okay, Teresa, I love how it turned out too. I love the more primary colors you used. Gives it a whole new, fun, fresh, bright look. Love the floral border you used. And, I love that you don't usually post, but you did. So let that be a sign to you to, say, I'd like to post more often because it's not too bad, right? To share a post and inspire everyone else. Please keep posting, Teresa. I loved what I saw. All right, this one from Debbie. She says May was her favorite of all the cuties. She used scrap fabric and vinyl from her stash and some existing background quilting files she had. I love building a library, right? This topper will probably stay on my kitchen table all year long. Well, I don't blame you, Debbie, because look at how beautiful that turned out. And let's take a closer look at that butterfly. Simply gorgeous. All right, if you're looking for this design and so many more, there's 6 of them in Cuties Volume 2, January through June. This is what you're looking for at your favorite quilt shop out there. They sell this, they sell fabric kits, they sell all the things, classes even, tutorials, you name it, they're doing Cuties. And boy, that's a fun thing to do month after month. It's just like the perfect size project, don't you think? Not too overwhelming, but just enough to decorate your home with something just really, really beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for sharing those. All right, guys. Okay, so today I teased this a little bit on the Kimber Bellas and Fellas page last night because I have been so excited to share with you a brand new, what I call a stash buster recipe for a pillow. let me give you kind of the background maybe of how this came to be. And then I'm going to share with you how you can print off your own recipe card. Yep, your own recipe card, no charge, at Kimberbell, so that you know all the stuff that we used as part of this new pillow. So the idea was this. Do you guys remember Sweetest Pie? The Sweetest Pie bench pillow. This came out last summer, probably for the fall, and it was all about more of a Thanksgiving theme, more of a harvest theme. Yeah, Paula Casey. Wow, Paula K. She says she finished 3 Sweetest Pie pillows. Well, that's quite a feat once you see what this looks like, because it's, it's some work. But look how cute that is. And absolutely, this pillow itself, I'm going to stand up so you can see this a little bit better. But this pillow, gather together, give thanks, eat pie. You've got the fun pie plates there, the little blueberry pie. I mean, there's so much detail to this. I mean, even the lattice on this pie is weaved, so it looks like blueberry pie. We've got a cherry pie, a pumpkin pie, you name it, all the pies. We've got rolling pins, all the things that just make life so good. Life so yummy, right? So this was all in very fall-like colors. The rich purples and the deep oranges and the browns and you name it. That is what the original was. It's called Sweetest Pie. And shops still have it out there. So please, if you're looking for something like this, not only for what I'm going to show you today, but for making the original one. Oh, Paula, she says, pillow makes you hungry. Yeah, no kidding. Feeling like pie right now. Then quilt shops still have it. I know many of them still probably have fabric kits, embellishment kits, you name it. I highly suggest you find a shop that carries Sweetest Pie. So anyway, back to my story. So our team was talking about how cute Sweetest Pie would be, just all in a new colorway for more like a country fair type of theme, right? I mean, all the baking stuff and the grand prize winner pie, ribbons and you name it. We thought, gosh, that would be really cute. Just recolored, reimagined, same pillow design, but in more like country fair colors, like red, blue, yellow. So I was like, oh, yes, please. I want to be the one to try this out because I want it for myself, right? I want it for my home. I thought that would be so stinking cute. So I started making this pillow in new colors. I just went through my fabric stash, my scraps, right? Of course, they were Kimberbell scraps, but I went through them and I was like, ooh, I like that red and I like that pink and I like that yellow and blue and turquoise and you name it. I like that tan. And as I started making the pies themselves, it hit me like, oh my goodness, we could do something actually beyond just this pillow. We can make a country fair square pillow for summer that not only incorporated several of the pies in a different way, you're going to see here in a minute, but it also would incorporate things like from the Kimberbell vault at kimberbell.com, so that I know that a lot of you already have these designs. So isn't it fun to take those designs? We've seen people do mashups, right? Isn't it fun to take what we may already have and reimagine it into something new? Well, I did that with this. So here it is. Are you ready? Here's the pillow. It is a square pillow. So it's our 18 by 18 inch pillow form in there. And with the flange, it's a 22 by 22 inch pillow. And I said, oh my gosh, okay. First of all, you can see I had so much fun with this because one idea led to the next. At first, I was like, well, I could do, they had a pumpkin pie. We had a pumpkin pie on there. This is the same pumpkin pie design. It's the same file, but for a country fair, hello, you got to do strawberry pie, right? So I changed it up. I found this. This was the only fabric that's not a Kimberbell fabric because I needed a strawberry fabric in there, right? So I went through my stash, and guess what? This is why it's nice to have a stash, right? And it's nice to never throw away small scraps because it was the perfect strawberry pie with a little whipped cream on top. And then we'll get to these felted berries here in just a minute, but I added the strawberry berry on top. All right. So then on that pillow, there is the lemon pie. Oh, people are saying, oh, I love the lemon. Yes. Here's the lemon. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had so much fun with this project. And then one of our felted fruits is also a felted lemon. So voila, it was serendipitous. It all worked together, and I could put the little felted lemon there on the pie plate. All right. And then, guys, I cannot believe how these things happen because I wanted one more pie on there, and I decided, well, it's got to be a blueberry pie, right? Not only because it's appropriate for the season, a country fair, a blueberry pie, but because there was also blueberries in this wool felt lemons and berries jar that I'm going to talk about here in a minute. So it just made perfect sense to do another pie, but as a blueberry pie. And then I added 3 blueberries to the top of that. Do you see like all the Kimberbell fabrics? You probably have a lot of these, right? We've got, this one actually comes from Vintage Flora, that one from Vintage Flora, but then there's a lot of Kimberbell basics in there. Oh my goodness. So I got so excited about this. I told my team, you know what? We got to do a recipe card. We got to make sure that everyone knows what all the quote unquote ingredients are to making this pillow. Because my guess is you may have a lot of these designs already from the Kimberbell vault or from years ago if you bought it at a shop, right? But if you don't, you could go through the recipe card and go, oh, okay, check. I have that. I have that. Right here, we have it all listed, the products that I used. And then just fill in the gaps with, things you don't already have. It's always so much more fun to go, you know what? I like that design. I used it already for Sweetest Pie, the original, but don't we love getting the most bang for our buck, so to speak, by extending the life of those designs into something different? Yes, absolutely. Stacy, she says, I keep all my Kimberbell scraps in one container. Awesome. You know what? Dig into those, girl, today, because you may just have what you need for this. So let me show you some of the other blocks and some of the other design sets that I used for this. How many of you guys did the Sweet Land of Liberty? Sweet Land of Liberty. It's in the vault. And that one actually had a few designs that I pulled from it. This pieced watermelon block. If you're sitting here looking at this going, but I could use that for this and this and this and this. That's what I want you to do. That's exactly what I want you to do. But isn't that piece block just so cute? And then I also used, this also came from Sweet Land of Liberty. I also used the cherry block right there. Now these blocks, these are all pieced in the hoop. Isn't that cool? And look where this came from. This is a block called Square in a Square. But do you recognize it from the original? This is the Sweetest Pie original Square in a Square block on the borders. Well, I just pulled 2 of them, 2 of those designs. Yeah, people are like, oh, I've got that one. Oh, yes, I've got that one. Yes, I'm so happy to hear that. And if you don't, now you know what to fill in, where to fill in the gaps, right? So here is that Square in a Square block. And don't you love the background quilting on there? doesn't that just make it so much more fun? I did it all on my embroidery machine, and I did it with our background quilting files that are also listed on the recipe card. All right. And then this is a fun one. Let's see. This one, does anyone remember what that came from? Some of you probably have it. And if you don't, not only this, but a whole lot of other fringe flower designs in jars are available as part of the, oh my goodness, it's called Fun with Fringe. Fun with Fringe, jars of seasonal flowers. I did this to look like little sunflowers. Instead of changing up all the colors of the different flowers, I just changed up shades of yellow. Yeah, I mean, you could do whatever you'd like, right? But for me, I wanted them all to look like sunflowers. And isn't that fun? Oh my goodness. So lots of fun little details on here. Oh, of course, I had to have a blue ribbon instead of, one that was on the original. It was more in purple. So, well, you got to have a blue ribbon. So I used a little bit of Kimberbell glitter and added this to the first prize, strawberry pie, right? And then I used our border designs. Again, this is all listed on the recipe card. But do you remember this fun? Well, let's look at this one first. This is the little daisies for the inner border. Didn't that turn out cute? Let's see if I can get a better shot here. I'm going to show you some actual images here in just a minute, some still images. And then this was an outer border too. And do you see like the pies in there, the sunflowers, the cherries, the little fans there, stars, you name it, pinwheel fans. That's what I did. That's what I did. What do you think? I'm so excited. Yeah, Cindy says, where's the jar from? Fun with Friend? Yes. And it's on the vault. So these are the items that are in the vault at kimberbell.com are older products. And so they're not sold through quilt shops anymore. So just our newest things are sold through quilt shops. So you can find that download at kimberbell.com. Just go to kimberbell.com, products, and then that's where you'll find it. All right. So let's talk about the recipe card for a minute. Then I'm going to show you a blog post, and I'm going to show you what you can win, all the things. It's a fun day here today, guys. Okay, so our awesome marketing team put together Kim's recipe we decided to call it Country Fair. Had to, right? It screams Country Fair. And so what I love about what Jasmine did here is that she highlighted all the parts of the pillow with numbers so that you would know what designs were being used where, when, all that kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. She also listed the fabric needed for the envelope style closure on the back. So how much you would need for the back and how much you would need, for the envelope style closure, excuse me. And then we list all the fabrics right here. So I actually show you here, or our team shows you what fabrics, like up close images of what fabrics we used, as well as what background quilting we used, as well as what design we used. Isn't that great? So that's kind of fun. Now to really put together this, like I said, it's a stashbuster recipe. So I'm not giving you as you can see, this is what it is. I'm not giving you step-by-step instructions on how to put this together, right? You would have those step-by-step instructions in the products themselves. You would have step-by-step instructions for making this pie block and this pie block. You'd have the instructions for making the watermelon block. So if you follow just the instructions the way they are in the download itself or in the product itself, I didn't change anything on sizing. So it is the size that you want to have for those. But we also give you what the finished size should be. Okay. So, or the cut size. Yeah. the cut size of it. And then when it's sewn in, you'll have that, you'll account for your 1/4 inch. So it also will tell you like what you need for the outer border, what you need for the inner border, all those kinds of fabric requirements are listed there. Now, if you are doing background quilting on this, and we list what those files are as well, then you'll want to either use Technique 2 for doing your background quilting if it doesn't have any extra applique on it, or you just want to cut your block size a little bit larger. All right. What else to tell you? I love the way that she's created this key. At the bottom of your first page, it says that the key is F stands for the fabric, Q stands for the quilting design we used, and D stands for the design itself. Okay, so when you go to page 2, it either lists, it's all listed by F, Q, and D. So you know exactly what I used. Okay. And then the products being used, again, you can go through this list, and the quilting designs being used, you can go through that list and you can see if this is found at kimberbell.com or if it's through a store. All right. So there you have it. Check it out. Let's the link for the download is in the show notes. It is in the description, but I know I think I've got my friend Megan on here right now from Kimberbell, and she is also posting the link to what this stashbuster recipe card is so that you can download it for free right now. Really fun stuff. Now, shops all over the world know about this. They've known about it for a little while. They've had to keep a very big secret for a couple of months now, because I showed this to them and I gave them the recipe card too. So if they wanted to make kits, they certainly could. So there are shops out there selling kits. Find one that may be doing that. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, this kind of throws in a little plug for our blog. How many of you guys have ever read our blog? Did you know we have a blog? Oh, yes, we have a blog, and we have the amazing Jenny from the blog. It makes you want to break out in song. Da, 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 da. I'm just Jenny from the blog. Okay, tell me you know my reference there. Anyway, Jenny from the blog. Tracy says, I do, and I love it. Okay, thank you, Tracy. We have a blog, and she posts some amazing content there. So I want to show you how to get to it, because if you want to see even bigger images of this pillow, you can also find it on the blog with the links and all the things. But I also want to show you some really awesome articles that she's written lately that I'm like, oh my gosh, people need to know about this. It's awesome information to have. Mary says she read the blog while waiting this morning. Yes, well, I am so happy to hear that. Let me show you how easy it is to find it if you don't know about the blog. And would you do me a favor? When you go over there, if you would also just make a little comment to Jenny, that would make her day. I'm telling you, right, Jenny, if you're listening, that would make her day, because she loves, we all want to hear feedback, right? We all want to hear if it was helpful to you or if you have any further questions and all the things. So I would invite you to leave her a sweet little message that just says you read it maybe, or, ask an extra question or whatever it may be. Give her a little love over on the blog. So let me share my screen here. I'm at kimberbell.com. And, over here, let me see. If we click on products and get it today, that's where you're going to find the background quilting. Now, of course, if you support a quilt shop out there that is an affiliate of Kimberbell, they also have affiliate links for the background quilting, as well as all those digital download designs that I talked about earlier. Now, if you go to experience, that's where you're going to see like the shop locator. That's where you're going to see information about the events. But what I want you to do today is go to learn, right? And if I click on learn, if I head over here, that's where, let's see. Careful. There we go. That's where the blog is. So there's the blog. You might want to bookmark it. And there we have it. We call it the Kimber Bella, the Kimber Bella blog, right? And it's the official Kimberbell blog for machine embroidery enthusiasts. But look at these articles that she's written. Now, of course, if I want to learn more about the country fair pillow, see some more images of it, get the links, I can just go right there, click on read more, and there you have it. Oh, there's a really fun image of that. And then she gives you all some more details. And then she says, love Jenny, her little signature line there. And then you can leave a comment. Okay. Looks like a few of you already did. That's awesome. Now, if I go back, this is what I'm like, this is a gold mine of information for all of us, right? Understanding background quilting designs. Have you ever wondered, like, okay, what is the difference on Kimberbell between an orange design and a blue design and a gray design and all these different kind of terms we throw out there? She's got an entire article about that. Tracy says she has great recipes too. Oh, yes, she does. Every now and then you're going to get a recipe from her, and they are amazing, certainly. Okay, so see, you see all the different types of designs we have, our color coding system. Look, you're even going to get a little video message from our head digitizer over Background Quilting, which is Liz. And then you're going to learn more about the blue designs, the orange designs, why we call them blue designs, why we call them orange designs, the border designs, you name it. And then if you have other questions, there down below that, there is a link right there, or a little, not a link, but a little form that you can leave a comment. That would be awesome. And she is happy to help answer your questions. Here's another great article. Have you ever wondered what to expect at a Kimberbell event? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to take a virtual event, what it would be like to do an in-store event? Well, she gives you all the details, all the deets, right? And finding the event locator and what events are coming up and all kinds of really good information that I don't think we all know about all the time, right? So I would highly encourage you to check out the blog. Shout out to Jenny from the blog for doing this, because boy, there is some just good nuggets of information there. Oh my gosh, 20 Mother's Day gift ideas? Are you serious? Jenny, I didn't even know about that blog post. I'm thinking, okay, I'm ready to read more. What would those Mother's Day ideas be? And so there she puts some 20 different ideas, Jenny. Are you kidding me? These are awesome. Wow. Okay, I'm already inspired. Thank you, Jenny, so much for doing half of the work for us, right? Oh my gosh. Look at that. There's some good stuff on there. I'm going to check it out after this as well. And I hope you will too. All right, guys. So there you have it, the blog. And now you know how to get to it. Yay. So what do I have? How we're going to end this today? Well, with a fun giveaway. Of course. Let's see. The giveaway. I'll tell you what. These fabrics are pretty fun, aren't they? They're just fun and fresh and summery and happy. So while I was going through my own stash and cutting out fabrics for this, I was like, you know what? While I'm cutting, I might as well cut some more to give away to 2 of you out there, because I was inspired by the fabrics. So while this bundle isn't about making the pillow, I hope you'll want to make the pillow. That would be fun. And I highly encourage you to. It's really about the inspiration behind the pillow with the fabric choices. And I decided to cut 17 more for 2 different people of fat quarters of all of them. I'm so excited. Okay, so if you want to win a stash from Kim's stash, really, of 17 fat quarters of Kimberbell fabrics, look, oh my goodness. Now, these are fat quarters. Do you see? You don't use all that much of each one. So you could, just take this and go, well, I want to make that pillow, but I also want to make something else with it. You certainly could. But look at some of these fabrics. We got the blue stripe there, reds, pinks. There we go. These come from Kimberbell Basics. They come from Vintage Flora. You guys, you can see I got stashes, stashes upon stashes. And don't let this fool you. I've got a lot of little scraps too. But yeah, I just wanted you to be inspired by the pillow fabrics itself. So like I said, it's not like it's everything necessarily to make this pillow, but with 17 fat quarters, I have a feeling you're going to make a whole lot of other projects with it as well. This was just the inspiration behind it. But then I thought, you know what? I might as well throw in one more item that's going to help you get to that pillow if you want to make it. And if you don't want to make it, then these are really cute for other projects. But it's our wool felt lemons and berries. Take a look at that. Okay, shops sell this all on its own. It's not part of an embellishment kit. This is the wool felt lemons and berries. That's what I used, guys, for adding the little strawberry and the lemon and the blueberries on there. You got to see how cute these are. How stinking cute these are. Come on, look at those felted lemons. There's 2 of them in there. We've got berries. Oh, blueberries. Just lost one. I promised to put it back in before I send it to you. And some really darling little felted pink and red strawberries. So cute, right? So I'm going to put it together the 17 fat quarters for you, and we're going to throw in some felted berries. Before I forget, I'm going to grab the berry off the floor because I don't want to miss that. You can see I'm putting it in there. There you go. And you can make all kinds of summery projects with this set. 2 people. Ooh, right here. See, I've got them all. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you to make a comment, right? Because I want 2 lucky people to win that. So how are you going to do it? Let's take a look. You are going to, all you have to do, it's so simple, is what's your favorite part of the country fair pillow? That's it. Just make a comment. What's your favorite part of the country fair pillow? You can post here wherever this video is. Post within that message, right? Where you find this video, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, okay? Or Instagram or wherever you find the video, okay? Post there and you'll be entered to win 17 fat quarters, perfect for all kinds of summery projects. And I'm going to throw in some lemons and berries too, because how fun is that? Let me show you before we leave a few up close images too that I have. Okay, this is what I showed on the Bellas and Fellas last night. Oh, isn't that fun? Do you want to win those fabrics? Oh, I would. So much fun. So many ideas. Look how cute. There we show a picture of the felts we used, the vinyl we used, all kinds of things. That's probably why it's nice to have a kit, right? Every now and then. So you don't have to buy all the extra stuff, but maybe you also have that in your stash. You never know. Let's see. Here we go. Here's some up close images so you can see the quilting. Of course, you can choose any of our background quiltings for this. Look through your library, see what you have. But if you want it to look just like this, of course, it's listed on the recipe card. There's that cute lemon pie, the blueberry pie. Oh my goodness. Does that not just scream summer? Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, look at those sunflowers coming out of the vinyl jar. And of course, you're doing a new fun technique with fringe. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to mention it again. If you download that Fun with Fringe set of designs, you actually get them in at least 2, maybe 3 sizes if I remember right. I know it's at least 2 sizes. And gosh, now I'm thinking it's 3. Anyway, there's a variety to choose from, but you get them for different seasons of the year too. So there's all kinds of really fun ones on there. And we also did it the small size on little note cards. So that would be a really cute idea to stitch it, one of those designs from Fun with Friends on a note card for Mother's Day. Just a thought. Let's look at the watermelon. Again, that's a pieced watermelon that comes from Sweet Land of Liberty. And there's the pillow again. All right, let's take a look at what you're talking about. Kathy. No, not Kathy, but it's Marsha. Love the mason jar with sunflowers. Great gift. Yes, thank you. I do too. Bridget says the whole pillow is so cute, and I like that it is square. Oh, good. You know, square pillows, you can't go wrong. We always have room for a square pillow, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Tina, you got to pick one, my friend. You got to pick one. She says there's too much just to pick out one favorite. Well, I'm glad you like it that much, but pick one. It's okay, Tina. Then you'll be entered, right? Okay. I love this. Inez says, such a cute idea to add those felted berries to the blueberry pie. That was just, like I said, it was kind of serendipitous. It was one of those things that it wasn't the plan at the beginning, but as I started making it, I was like, wait a minute, we have these felted berries and it'd be so cute on there. And it worked. It worked. Okay. Barb, she says the lemon pie and the watermelon are her favorite. Yeah. And is your mind really now with other ideas to use, again, those same designs? I mean, think about it. When we're buying something, I want you to just go far beyond maybe just the initial project. So now you've got another way to use Sweet as Pie, again, sold through stores, and then some of the other designs that maybe you already have in your library. There you go. My friend Lynn, she says, okay, going to make a lemon dessert today. Thank you. Lynn, you know where I live, right? It would work in the mail, wouldn't it? Well, maybe not. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me as I end. Oh, gosh, I keep seeing these fun comments. Linda's loving the red houndstooth fabric. Me too. It's a good one, isn't it? Dale says, I love the lemon pie. My grandmother loved lemon pies in the summer. Sweet memories. Yes, it's all about this kind of nostalgia, right? That brings us right back to childhood or child rearing or our grandparents, whatever it may be. It's just kind of a fun. It's kind of like one of those pillows you want to put on your porch and sit and drink, lemonade or iced tea in the summer. Life is good kind of pillow, right? Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you for being so excited about the Stashbuster recipe. Go and download that today, right now, and see what you already got, see what you need to fill in, and have fun. I will see you next week for What's New Wednesday. I will be on the road. So I'm going to be in Arizona for a few days. And I said, well, I'm still going to do What's New Wednesday from Arizona. So I'll see you in Arizona. Until then, have a wonderful day. Keep doing what you love. Keep sharing all the goodness that comes from doing a hobby that we all love, right? Whether you're sharing the hobby itself with friends or sharing it by gifting to others, it's all good. And keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.